Hi, my name is Trien, and today I'll be answering three questions related to cloud computing, especially focusing on AWS services and their application. First question, describe what kind of services instance can be created using AWS EC2. When it comes to AWS EC2, there's a wide variety of instance types designed to fit different use cases. Essentially, EC2 allows us to launch virtual machines that we can customize to suit our needs. General purpose instances, the first type. These are the most balanced when it comes to resources. Instances like T2 Micro or T3 Medium work great for basic web applications and smaller workloads. Compute optimized instances, the second one. These are tailored for compute-heavy tasks. If you're running something that needs a lot of processing power, like high-performance web servers or batch processing, instances like C5 Launch are ideal. Memorize optimized instances. For applications that needs a lot of RAM, such as databases or big data processing, you want to look at instances like all-file large. Storage optimized instances. If you have workloads that require high storage throughput or need local storage with fast I/O, instances like i3 large are great for those needs. Accelerated computing instances. If you're doing machine learning, deep learning, or any sort of GPU heavy task, you want to use instances like P38 X large, which are optimized for GPU acceleration. Last one, high performance computing synthesis. These instances are designed for workloads that require massive compute power, such as scientific simulations, financial modeling, or complex 3D rendering. Instances like HPC6ID and P4D are optimized for high performance computing and can handle tasks like simulation and modeling at massive scale. To sum it up, AWS EC2 gives us a wide range of choices to tailor our compute resource based on what's best suited for our workload, whether it's a small website or a massive data processing application. Next question, explain how you could set up CloudFront on an S3 bucket. Setting up CloudFront with an S3 bucket is pretty straightforward, and it's really help boost the performance of serving your website static content globally. Here's a quick walkthrough. First, you need an S3 bucket with your website file like index.html, style.css, and images. When creating the bucket, make sure you enable static website hosting. Now go to CloudFront and create a new distribution. Select Web as the delivery method. In the origin settings, choose your S3 buckets as the origin. CloudFront will serve your website content from this bucket. You can specify how CloudFront caches the contents. For example, you might want to cache images for longer, but cache your HTML files for a short time to ensure user always get the latest version of your website. Make sure S3 Bucket allow public read access. You can adjust the bucket policy to grant CloudFront permission to read the files. File deployment. Once you set everything up, CloudFront will provide a unique URL. You can use this URL to access your website's static content. By using CloudFront, you're ensuring that your content is delivered faster by leveraging AWS's global network of edge locations. Final question. Can you describe how the guest speakers have contributed to your learning about cloud computing? The guest speakers, especially Steve Wu, have greatly enhanced my understanding of cloud computing with their real-world experiences. Steve's career, spanning over 20 years at companies like Microsoft, Disney, and Starbucks, highlight how cloud computing evolved. Shared how in the early 2000s, cloud services were still developing, and running servers back then involved slow internet speeds and uploading everything from DVDs. Steve discussed how AWS matured particularly through his work at Disney, where he helped scale systems using virtual machines and hybrid cloud solutions. He explained how this technology will pivotal for Disney's growing needs. We have some innovative projects. One fascinating that he worked on was Disney World's Magic Band technology, which enabled visitors to unlock hotel rooms and make purchases, handling over $500 million in transactions per day at the time. This demonstrates the power of cloud at scale. After Disney, Steve moved to Starbucks, where he has been for 9 years. Steve talked about how cloud-based software allowed them to keep up with technology and enhance customer experience. Integration of cloud technology in the mobile app is a major part of modern-day digital transformation, and this gave me valuable insights into how cloud foundations are used to innovate it industry outside of traditional tech. One key takeaway from Steve's talk was his advice on failure. He stressed that it's perfectly fine to fail as long as you learn from your mistake and keep moving forward. It was an important lesson that resonated with me, especially in cloud computing. So overall, hearing about Steve Wu's career and experience has been incredibly motivating and insightful. It's given me a more practical understanding of how cloud computing services are used in high-scale systems and real-world applications, from cloud experimentation to large-scale projects. And this is the end of my presentation for assignment 3. Thank you for listening.